as you guys know, I've been having problems with my trunk. Well, my hatch right here with these things. Ow. That just hit my head on this, literally. Ow. Forgot that was there. But I don't have the knobs on this. So the gas shocks have just been sitting on this, rubbing the paint off. Luckily, went to Amazon. They don't have any specifically for the Mark III Supra. But this happened to be off of a Toyota Celica. I think it was the 90s model, 2000, early 2000. I'll put a link in the description. But I just fit this on, the top in here. It fits right on. And when I get this one off, we'll do a comparison. And to get this out, you got to remove this trim right here, this body trim. Mine's not coming out all the way because I got a bunch of stuff right there and another screw, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't want to get in that depth. So you get this far enough out, drop this seatbelt bolt bracket down, and just pry this down just a little bit, and 2 10mm bolts are right there. Come back to you guys when I got this out, and then we'll do a size comparison. So, what it looks like here, the two real differences, you're going to need to get some hardware, because I don't think these come off. I'll have to look and try to bang and see if I can get these off. But another thing is, if your hatch is leaking and you replace the tail light seal, the hatch seal, you're still getting water in, chances are, where this bolt's in, you're probably getting water right here. So I would check your guys' seals right here once in a while. Yeah, I could probably clean this up a little bit, put a little RTV there, put the seal down. Well, I don't think you need the RTV with a good seal. But yeah, this is what I would check. If you're still getting water, if you replace your big seal right here, if you replace this, yeah, and your tail lights, it's probably where your leak is coming from. Now, figure out how to get this mounted in. So, got this in. So these right here are a little bit longer than the Supras. So you are going to have to drill a new hole right here. Now the gasket that comes with it, the other hole's like right here, right in the middle. That gasket's going to cover both of this, so you shouldn't have a water leak. I'll show you on the other side here what I'm talking about. See, no hole. So you're just going to have to drill a hole, tighten it down. You can see the gasket right there. Just tighten it down and you're good to go. Now, one thing I did notice is this thing does hang just a little lower. Not much, just a little. And you know what? That's not going to bother me because, well, I'm kind of short. But I got a carbon fiber hatch here. You know, just proof. And shoot, just one of these was holding it up, but gotta put the other one on the other side, make it even, otherwise it's gonna be all wonky. But how about I just go ahead and show you guys, drill a hole. This is a, well, tell you the drill bit right here, if it focuses. Oh, it focused. 15/64. Because, well, the hardware I'm using is, you know, some of the hardware off, you know, off the other Supra that I had. So, all right, this is gonna hurt. Oh, this is gonna hurt the Prius. Prius, Purus. Here we go. Oh boy. And just like that, a new hole. This is going to be getting tightened down. Seal's going to be right here, no problem. Tighten it down, and we're good to go. Alright, got that bolted in, both sides. Pretty tight. This side, pretty tight. And this is just, well, you can see where it is. With, but it literally, I'm trying with one hand here, and that is, yep, that has some strength to it. Shuts pretty nice. And here we go. Here's the old ones. We'll get some rain. I'll see if there's any leaks or anything, and I will put it in the comment. If this thing leaks, I'll put it in the comment. Just tell you guys, hey, this is a good idea, this is a bad idea. Now, the reason why I did it this way is I couldn't find the ball ends for this. Didn't know what size, couldn't find it, so I went with a Toyota Celica. And they're a lot cheaper than the Supra parts. And vastly, if I remember right, there's pretty much a lot of parts for them.
2,000 years later.
Well, in the last clip, I left you guys wondering, are these going to leak? Well, the answer is yes, they did leak. The solution, unbolt them, put a little RTV on the gasket itself, on the bottom of that, put it down, tighten it down, good to go. But some of you are asking, well, why didn't you just get the OEM parts? Honestly, if I could go with OEM parts, I would have. Here was the problem that I had. You see this right here? The ball socket in? I don't know the proper name for them. I looked and looked. Got it sometimes. I forget. My bad on that. Anyways, my hatch lid here is carbon fiber, so it's aftermarket. The ball ends on this didn't come with any. So, went with this option. It does leak. I will fix this very soon. When I say very soon, probably the next day or two. It's not supposed to rain here in Florida for the next day or two, so I'll take care of that. Other than that, I mean, it works. It does work. They're a little strong. Yep. Like I said, they're a little too strong. But it works. Thank you for watching, guys. Also, please head to my Instagram account. I do post pictures and other stuff on there quite frequently. I cannot say that word. I post on there quite often. Anyways. My head. Where is it? Anyways. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll help the best I can. Alright, see you later, guys.